Hey, we are back. Episode 5 EST Extreme Sports Talk Podcast. Houston Street, welcome to the show. The Game, welcome to the show. Rubber Ducky, welcome back to the show. What's happening, boys?
Not too much. How's it going, fellas?
Great. We had a great show last week. I hope you was able to watch it. If not, you missed a good time.
I was officially in the bathtub.
Well, actually, since you messed it up, Springer, last episode was the one we just recorded, or was live, and we're recording this one.
Oh, well, whatever. If they watch them in order, that's the last episode.
So now everybody knows that we record one.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Oh, that's great. All right, so man, I can't get our background right. I'm messing up everywhere. Who are you telling this?
Stepdaughter.
I saw you go.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was the wife.
She walked in the bathroom on you?
Yeah, she did.
So what's happening, boys? Anything new since a minute ago?
Nope.
I guess Larry's not a virgin anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. Man. I'll take that out. I'll take that on my back. All right. So you ready to talk some football news?
Yeah.
All right.
There's been a lot of news going around the football world.
We do. So first up, poor Tariq Cohen ruptured his Achilles while streaming a training session.
Yeah, it sounds like this story we've heard once before with David Ajabo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a bad year for Achilles tendons and streaming your workouts.
Yep.
I'm glad I don't stream mine.
Yeah.
I don't think you tear Achilles tendon getting up off a chair, Larry.
I might pull a hamstring. That's about it.
But yeah, I mean, that's a shame. I mean, the kid just came back from injury last year. He was out all season. Trying to get to a team. He's a free agent right now, out there working out, and tears his Achilles, and your heart goes out to him. He's just trying to make a living, trying to get back in the football field. And
yep.
I hope he recovers from it and at least has some of the dynamic ability he had prior to be able to make a team and be a contributor for somebody.
I saw the Steelers were interested in him.
Well, that's not anybody to take care of.
Stop.
Take care of Roethlisberger. But no, that's unfortunate for Tariq. He got electrifying speed. He can return the ball, running back.
You know who taught him his running skills, his speed skills was myself.
He must have given it all to him then.
He got the Cadillac like reflexes, guys.
The catalytic converter.
And
hey, Larry, you got the reflexes of a Jello mold.
Wow, boy, these are busting my balls tonight. All right, so we're gonna stick with the running backs. Philip Lindsay signs a 1-year deal with the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, it was an interesting signing considering they just dumped one of their draft picks. in order to sign Lindsey. So, it makes you wonder, I guess, they're just valuing someone with a little more experience over a younger guy. Yeah, I guess with Matt Ryan at the helm, you're trying to have people back there behind Jonathan Taylor that can come in and contribute right away rather than develop them. So it'd be interesting to see how it works out. Lindsey's been kind of around the league here the last couple of years since his debut in Denver, but we'll find out if he can contribute on the field at all.
He was a stud in Denver.
I think he got the short end of the stick on the Melvin Gordon signing.
Yeah.
He's a hometown guy coming out of Colorado. He's undrafted, and it's nice to see those kind of stories, being undrafted, becoming a starter on the and he just got the short end of the stick, and hopefully,
right,
backing up Taylor, with Taylor's long touchdown runs, for sure he's got to get some touches.
Yeah, you would think he'd come in as a change of pace back too. He's good hands. He'll be able to catch, and I think I'll compliment him well. Taylor can't carry the rock 400 times. He's going to need someone to come in and spell him every now and again. And Lindsey's a pretty good fit for that.
Yeah.
But I was just surprised they dump a draft pick over them. At least not even put the draft pick on the practice squad. But I think that's kind of shocked me a little bit.
Yeah. Lindsey didn't do too well in Miami.
Yeah, there was you got to remember in Miami there was 4 or 5 running backs there, all pretty average. I don't just think he never even got a chance, to really step in.
And then how about Drew Brees? He's done it NBC after 1 year.
What's
the thoughts on that?
What do you think? Is he coming back? Is he going to play?
Who would he go to?
You know what? Why wouldn't he sign with Seattle? You know what I mean? You have a bridge gap up there. You put him in Seattle with those receivers, with DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. I mean, they jump right back into being a contender.
They go from a 0-win team to a playoff team.
Yeah.
So and also remember this: who else is also out there that's always linked to Drew Brees?
Sean Payton.
Exactly.
And he's still available. I'm not saying he'll go to I don't know if he'll go to Seattle. Pete Carroll's pretty well established there. But yeah, I mean, you never know.
Crazier things have happened in the NFL.
So do you think if Brees wouldn't have left the Chargers, well, if they would have re-signed him, do you think he would have had the career that he had if he didn't go to New Orleans?
I think so, because you look at the career Phillip Rivers had there. They were similar quarterbacks, you know what I mean? At least in their skill sets. I think he would have done all right. I think he'd have probably had a similar career to what Rivers had there.
But would he have won a Super Bowl like he did with?
Yeah, Lord only knows. I mean, the Chargers, look how dominant those teams were with LT back in the day. I mean, they had every opportunity to win the Super Bowl, and they couldn't do it. They always found a way to blow it somehow. But
that's for sure.
And then the latest news that came out yesterday was Dwayne Haskins from the Steelers. We all know that the accident that he was in, but his blood alcohol content was 0.2 over the legal limit when the accident happened. And then they also said that in his system was ketamine. Am I saying that right, Springer?
Ketamine, yeah.
Ketamine. And it's an anesthetic. So
yeah, it's generally
explain
used
that
for anesthesia. And when mixed with alcohol, you can't imagine the impairment he was probably under at that point in time. It's a sad case to have him, such a young man who had, he, from all intents and purposes, was doing good with the Steelers, trying to keep out of trouble and learn behind, Roethlisberger to develop a career. They said he was keeping his nose clean. It just seems like a very unfortunate and tragic incident that happened. which kind of leads to the light now of why he was doing some things that were generally we wouldn't just be doing on a general day-to-day basis. So he was under the influence of both alcohol and some uh, medication, and it's just going to be a tragic ending overall.
So let me ask you this. I mean, I know that we're not doctors or anything, but why would he be taking an anesthetic?
I, to be honest, I have no idea. I mean, I don't know where he was getting it from to begin with, but he could have been just using it for like pain management or just I'm not real sure. That would be something left up to whoever, wherever he got it from. If he got it prescribed to him, they would have to answer to that why they were giving it to him. But
I'm sure it's not over. I'm sure it's not over.
yeah, I'm sure there will still be some investigation into it. But
I don't think the person that supplied it to him or where he got it from is going to face any criminal charges.
right.
Well, we still don't know the end of the story. I mean, it's a crazy ass story to begin with, and then now now you add this stuff into it. Sorry, I'm laughing, Springer, because during your wrestling podcast, every time I talk, he interrupts me, and I yell at him, and now he's doing it here again.
Well, I feel bad. I interrupt some of you guys too. You can yell at me. That's fine.
But there was one other thing that was in his system too. Do you remember what it was?
No.
I don't recall.
I can't pronounce it, so I can't remember it. But yeah, I really don't think
with your fifth grade language or fifth grade education, there, Larry.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't think there's an ending to the story just yet.
Right. But in the end, no matter what it comes out as, it's still a sad ending. A life too young. It had a lot of potential. It's just very disheartening overall.
Absolutely. All right. As much as I hate to say this, but the next segment, Reese is going to do this on this day in MLB. I'm sure this is going to take another 30 minutes. Go ahead, Reese.
So on May 24th, 1909, New York Giants pitcher, or legend, I should say, Christy Mathewson lost to the Cardinals. Now, it might just seem like another game or whatever, but this was his first loss against the Cardinals in his last 24 games. So he beat the Cardinals 24 consecutive games, and then I think gave up 5 runs or something in a span of 2 innings or so. And that win streak went over the course of 5 years. So the Cardinals went for 5 years without beating Mathewson.
Wow.
And then on this date in 1935 was the first ever night game in Major League Baseball history.
Wow.
At
That's
Crosley,
interesting.
at Crosley Field.
This place candlelight.
Yeah. Now, you want to take a stab at who the participants were?
At what field did you say?
Crosley.
Still don't know that. I would say Detroit and the White Sox.
Larry?
Oh. What year was this again?
1935.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to go with Dodgers and the Braves.
It was the Reds, and Reds beat the Phillies 2-1.
So whose home field is that?
I'm not sure.
Reese, I got to give you, you were so intent on that answer. You're like,
At least he's honest.
yeah.
And then on this date in 2000, now there was, if you guys remember correctly, there was a big brawl at Wrigley Field back in 2000. Now this happened, the brawl was on May 16th, but the suspensions and stuff weren't handed down until 8 days later on the 24th. Now, 16 Dodger players and 3 coaches were suspended for going into the stands during the Wrigley Field scuffle with the fans. Now, the suspensions totaled 60 games for the players and 24 games for the coaches. And that was the harshest penalty in Major League Baseball history.
Wow.
So who was some of the players, Reese?
I couldn't tell you.
How you? What the hell is going on here?
I didn't write it down.
I just think you get 60 games now for taking a amphetamine.
Yeah.
Who won the fight? The fans or the players?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say Reese is going to say I don't have that answer.
It was both of them.
I think I got a new one. On this day in 2022, Reese did not have answers to the questions.
I know what Larry's trying to do to get me all riled up.
Well, just so you know, Reese, Crossley Field is in Ohio, Cincinnati.
So it would have been a
Ah.
Google told me that.
I'm just messing with you, Reese. I like to put you under pressure.
I know you do.
So say it again. What were the 2 teams in the brawl?
Dodgers and the Cubs.
So 2000. That wouldn't be Lasorda. Lasorda was gone by then, right?
It was in 2000?
Yeah.
I started using the ivy to wrap people up in it.
I was at a game at Heinz Field, PNC Park. Pirates against the Cubs, and they had a bench clearing brawl.
Really?
I'm trying to think of what year that was.
Like
2004, maybe.
So here's what happened. It said the Cubs attempted a 9th inning comeback against the Dodgers, and a fan near the Dodgers bullpen felt the need to reach over the wall and hit Chad Kruger in the back of the head and steal his hat.
And that's what caused the damn brawl?
Yep. So it was...
I'm sure the guy thought he was just as good as Chad Kruger. I don't even know who that guy is.
He's a bullpen catcher. Kruger got 8 games, 3 coaches, 19 fines. Gary Sheffield was on the team.
Oh, damn. Big chef.
Yep. And then the 3 fans that were involved were arrested. And then one of the fans the Dodgers later settled a lawsuit with the one fan who said that Kruger choked him. And the guy that got supposedly choked won $475,000.
That was
Wow.
probably Kruger's lifetime earnings in the MLB.
The guy that initiated the fight never received a penalty or anything.
Wow. Listen, there was a brawl bigger than that at a Golden Corral over crab legs. And this 65-year-old guy was using the tongs as fencing, like a fencing sport.
And I only know what fencing is because my roommate in college was on the fencing team.
Yeah, so imagine
I said,
a
how dumb is
65-year-old guy
that?
using tongs, food tongs as a fencing sword to get crab legs. Oh,
Hey,
man.
I thought you were going to make a jab at me. I thought that's where this was going.
No, we don't pick on you,
sometimes when
Larry.
you're hangry, you do anything like fence.
I'd rather curl than fence.
I'd have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, these damn allergies are killing me, boys. I keep coughing, sneezing. All right, so we're going to move on. Springer, you have a follow-up on the NIL and also the Saban and Fisher fight?
Oh, yeah. So I don't know how much you guys have followed this, but I'm going to just throw out some names here. So you just think of the players in the NFL, guys like Justin Jefferson and DK Metcalf, T. Higgins, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Now, those are big-time players, right?
Oh, but
They're
Juju,
all going to earn less this year in the NFL than Jordan Addison, who's the Pitt transfer going to USC. Jordan Addison is going to make $3.5 million going to USC this year.
Wow.
Which is more than all those guys are going to make salary-wise in the NFL. And, so NIL thing is getting out of control. There, this week was the big fight between Saban and Fisher. Saban from Alabama, Fisher from Texas A&M, where basically Nick Saban accused Fisher of buying his entire recruiting class. So Fisher came back and basically said Saban has bought the last 5 championships he's won, and nobody cheats more than him. So it's kind of coming to a boiling point at this point in time. With this name, image, and likeness, it's becoming a free for all. There's a quarterback just signed for $8 million in college football.
Wow.
So you think about that. I mean, it's becoming a bloodbath, and I can't imagine what it's going to stem out in the end. How are these, Pitt and these smaller schools ever going to compete when these big schools can bankroll and just buy players left and right? And, I think the fighting going on between the coaches now, it sheds a very bad light on college football in general, but then also, these are kids, they're not guaranteed in the NFL. So yeah, they're making this money now, but what are you saying to them? They're going to be 18 years old with $3 million. They're going to get in trouble, unless they have someone that can really guide them the right way. Reese, you were in college. I mean, Larry, you were in parochial school. If you gave any one of us millions of dollars when we were then, I don't care what you say, we've all been in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
So I just think this is going down a very bad road, and I don't see it ending well unless they can start to regulate some of this stuff. What do you guys think?
You almost need a cap on it, or with with these bidding wars and stuff. I bet you're going to see more players come back for their senior year rather than leaving after their first year eligibility to be drafted. Because that used to be the ticket. Do your minimum, and perform at a higher level, at the highest level, and then get drafted as early as you can, so then you can start making your money. But now this seems that, hey, you stay in college for 4 years, you could potentially make double digit millions.
Yeah. And just look at it in terms of the draft. That Jordan Addison's going to make more than anybody drafted after the 17th pick.
Yep.
This year. So
it's sickening.
Yeah.
You're not going to see your, if this keeps up, you're not going to see your Boise States, your Utahs, your Appalachian
because every
State
decent player
like
of these
that.
schools is going to get bought up by big programs, and you'll just have no parity left in college football. It won't be worth watching.
No, and I would rather watch college football more than I would the NFL, because you don't have that drama.
Right.
Most of the time they play all 4 quarters, don't give up. And honestly, it's anybody's game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a hometown kid, a kid in Philadelphia who's at Texas A&M, and this just came out today, is he was not allowed to play in the Big 33 Classic, Pennsylvania versus, Ohio, because he signed an NIL deal, and they said, if you played that, we're taking the money back, because if you get hurt, you're done.
So
Wow.
it's just there's the NIL stuff it's really just a contract.
Basically, yeah. I mean, you're signed.
Like they own you.
Yep. And they can take it away at any time. And you imagine, this is a high school kid. He's a senior. And, he's getting hundreds of thousands to 6-7 figures. And, what happened to just loving to play the game? That's where it goes back to our, last live episode when we were talking about that baseball player. He was just happy to be in the big leagues. We're losing that. We're losing that in football, and that needs to turn around again.
Yep.
I mean, Jordan Addison is no Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald stayed at Pitt, went through tough times, and became one of the greatest wide receivers. Jordan Addison's jumped ship once Peckett left, and, see what happens.
It's unfortunate.
It is, and I think it's just really tarnishing college football and the players.
Yep.
So that'll be a saga that'll continue. We'll probably have more updates on that.
That's crazy. Wow.
Just makes you hate Pitt even more.
Yeah. Reese, I didn't know. So you went to college, huh? Did you play football or anything?
No, I was gonna try and walk on at IUP, and then I was in that car accident and broke my back.
Well, you graduated from HGA, right?
Huh?
Wow. Larry. I mean, that's a shot.
What? What?
Oh boy.
Reese. No answer?
No, don't give into it, Reese. Just let it slide away.
Do you know
Like
what
Larry's
HGA
dreams.
is?
HGA, no.
Oh, well, your alma mater's not going to be too happy you don't remember them. It stands for Hiram G. Andrews.
We are well aware.
Well, he's not.
I think he knew.
He didn't know.
You didn't know, Reese?
Nah.
You
I'm
just knew it wasn't good.
I'm sure that he doesn't even get it because he's not from the area.
I know where Hiram G. Andrews is. I took a civil service test up there.
Oh. So all right. I'm done messing with you. Unfortunately.
You keep messing with me. Your bet from TikTok is still lingering.
I'm still waiting for a challenge, Larry. After seeing you whine over pickles and ice cream.
Dude, it was nasty.
Listen. You've
Listen,
put much
Larry.
worse stuff in your mouth.
Easy. Easy. All right, so we're gonna move on, and we're gonna close out this episode 5. So it is. This next segment is going to be called Guess the Record Holder. All right.
So we moved on from guess the player.
I'm mixing it up a little bit. So these are franchise records. No Googling. All right. Season rush yards. All right. So I'm going to give you a team, and Yin's got to try and figure out who the season rush yards franchise record holder is.
Okay.
All right. So, Reese, since I was picking on you the most tonight, we'll let you go first. All right. How about the LA Rams?
Dickerson?
You're right. All right, Springer. How about the Vikings?
Oh, man.
Adrian Peterson.
Yep.
8 yards short. 8 yards short of the record.
Yeah.
All right. Reese, how about the Baltimore Ravens?
Jamal Lewis.
Are you looking this shit up?
My fan. Look, I'll show you where my fan is.
Nice to see that. Nice to see. At least put your toys away.
Britus?
All right, Springer.
Okay.
How about the New York Giants?
New York Giants.
That's a good one. Oh.
Is it, I don't know if he played long enough. Otis Anderson.
Nope.
Is it Tiki?
It is Tiki.
I was wondering. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't know if he played long enough.
All right. How about Denver Broncos?
Oh, what the hell was his name? Terrell Davis.
What's in your lap? You keep looking down.
My fan's right there on charge.
All right, Springer. I'm going to get you on this one.
All right.
Seattle Seahawks.
I got two. I'm gonna. Oh man, I know it's not him, but Sean Alexander.
You're right. Bonus. What year?
What year?
What year did he break the record?
Oh, what year did he break the record?
Yep.
He was 92 drafted. I'd say 98.
Nope.
What was it?
05.
I would say the Super Bowl year. Wasn't it?
Against the Steelers?
Yeah.
Is that when the Steelers went to the Super Bowl? I can't remember, to be honest.
We'll have to look that up.
All right. Who's next?
I am.
Reese.
All right. Atlanta Falcons.
Jamal Anderson.
Dude.
That was an easy one.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, I'll put my fan right here so you can't.
That was a dirty bird, man.
All right. Patriots.
Curtis Martin.
No. Reese, do you want to try and take a guess?
It was that guy came from Cincinnati over to him, didn't it? Wasn't it?
It's not Corey Dillon.
No?
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Reese, you're actually pretty good at this, even though I think you're cheating.
My fan's right here.
Give him some hard names.
Look.
All right. Who's next?
The Redskins or the Dolphins.
All right. Who's next?
I am.
Cardinals.
Is he an older player or like?
I'm not telling you that. You got to guess.
Season record holder.
But I'll be honest with you, I never heard of this guy.
So he's an older guy. Do you have an idea, Springer?
I don't.
This is a tough one. I never heard of this guy. All right, final call.
I will say Thomas Jones.
No. Otis Anderson.
Oh.
That's why he was my pick for the Giants, but I didn't think he had that many years in the Giants.
All right. Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, it's one of two. I gotta go. Bettis.
Reese, you want to take a guess?
Willie Parker.
These are both wrong. 1992. Barry Foster.
I have Barry Foster.
I would have never guessed him.
Nah.
All right, let's do two more.
I'm not
Eagles.
Deuce Staley.
Springer.
Ricky Waters.
Damn, these are both wrong. LaShawn McCoy.
Oh, I can't believe I missed him. Damn.
Yeah.
Good old Bishop McDevitt.
All right. How about the Saints?
Let's go Deuce McAllister.
Reese?
Would it be... If it ain't Deuce... Kamara.
George Rogers in 1981.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
All right. Last one. Bonus. Buffalo Bills.
Thurman Thomas.
Wow. You're wrong.
No.
You are wrong. I can't believe you got this one wrong. Wow.
Is it McGahee?
Springer, you
Travis Henry.
No.
God. I would have thought Thurman, no doubt.
Is it McCoy?
No. It's a Hall of Famer, for Christ's sake.
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson.
Yep.
Yeah, 2,032 yards.
2003
Yeah.
yards.
It was 29 off.
Wow.
Damn.
I can't believe you got that one wrong.
Yeah, I thought for sure Thurman, man. Whatever.
Bonus.
Okay.
All right, Springer, if you get this one right, Reese buys you a dozen of wings.
The fuck
right.
I am.
Watch your mouth.
Jay was on the last podcast.
You get this right, Reese owes you a dozen wings.
All right.
I'm trying to make this one really easy.
Mother.
Chicago Bears.
That's still not easy.
Oh my! Really?
Walter Payton.
Where do you want wings at? Because you are right.
Not until I get my wings.
What do we have to bet on?
This is something different, Reese.
No, it isn't.
Reese, what do we have a bet about wings on?
No, not you. He's still talking about him and JJ.
The draft pick, who'd have a
Christian Watson versus Jaheim Dotson.
Yep.
All right.
Did I miss that one?
No, that was the first. That was on the draft one that we
Yeah.
did.
Oh.
He said that Jahan Dotson will have a better year, and I said that Christian Watson will.
All right. All right. So, Reese, to be fair, so since you owe Springer a dozen wings now,
He's gonna give me a hard one that I'll miss.
So if you get this one right, Springer owes you $100. All right.
All right. Let's see.
He's gonna be like, "Who is the Viking sack leader in 1969?"
No, it's staying with the rushing. The Washington football team.
Is it John Riggins?
Nope. Springer's like, oh shit, thank God.
I was going to say Ricky Sanders.
No.
Clinton Portis.
Nope. Alfred Morris.
Oh, really?
Really?
Wow.
All right. Last bonus. If Yins get this one right, Yins owe me wings.
And if we get it right, you owe us wings, Larry. If we get it wrong,
No. You get it right, you owe me wings.
So if we get it wrong,
you owe us
buy
wings.
each wings.
Wait, say that again?
If we get it wrong, you owe us each wings. If we get it right, we owe you wings.
All right. Detroit Lions.
Chevy
Jared
Chase.
Goff. Jared Goff.
Hey, Larry, you owe us wings.
That's funny.
Wait, Detroit. Who's their current running? Amir Muller, or whatever that guy's name.
DeAndre Swift.
Amir Abdullah.
Do you not know who it is?
Yeah, but we're not telling you because we want to win wings.
Oh, well, so
It's Sari Banders.
The guy from Oklahoma State.
Let's see. Just out of curiosity, who do you think the Buccaneers season rush yards leader was? Franchise record.
What about Warwick Dunn?
Springer?
They're all-star.
That's who I was thinking, but
Dude, all-star was a monster.
yeah, Mike Allstott.
Is that who you're going with?
Yeah.
James Wilder.
Never heard of the dude.
Me either.
Wow.
Who do you think the Texans is?
Arian Foster.
I was gonna say it only has to be one guy.
I knew it because I saw it on the list.
Oh,
What about the Houston Oilers?
That wasn't on there. That was
All right, who is it, Larry? I'll give you a dozen wings if you get this right.
the Oilers or the
Houston Oilers. I know the answer. So let's see it, Larry.
You mean rushing?
Yep. And don't you look it up.
I'm not.
is it
It's me,
Houston?
you asshole.
Houston to Tennessee?
No, just Houston.
Oh man.
As soon as I say the name, you're going to kick yourself.
Oh man. Houston.
The Houston Oilers.
Oh wow! I didn't know that. Oh wait! Never mind. I read that wrong.
Eddie George?
No. Well, he played for Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You got me then.
Reese,
I already looked it up.
go ahead and tell him the
Just to
bad
make
news.
sure. Earl
Campbell.
Campbell.
Baby.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe you didn't get that.
I thought it was for sure Eddie George.
No, because if it would have been for Tennessee, it would have been Chris Johnson.
No, it wouldn't have been.
No.
It's Derrick Henry.
Yep.
Was Chris Johnson, but he was close though, right? He was
He's
Derrick Henry.
21 yards away.
Yeah, but Earl Campbell, my friend.
Eddie George is 6th.
Oh, I was way off. Whew, man. All right, guys. Well, that does it for episode 5.
I get 2 dozen wings out of you two fools.
Wait, how?
Not the most, right?
Reese owed me wings because he got that one wrong before.
Yeah.
And then you owe me dozen wings for you getting that one wrong about Earl Campbell.
Wait a minute.
And you owe us each one for us getting the Detroit Lions
wrong. So I get 3 dozen wings.
This is horse shit.
Well, you make the rules. We just follow them.
Well, you know what? I got a rule for Ian's. This is the end of episode 5. I'm going to let you to end the show. How do you like that?
The greatest duo on earth.
Yes, sir. Thanks for watching episode 5. See you next time.
Have a
Top
good evening.
guys out.
Peace.
Mm-hmm.